Hey guys, Liz Hogan here again. We're gonna finish up our Launch 2 pocket by installing our shooting strings in our Crux 600. All right, so now we're gonna start with our shooting strings, and it's worth mentioning that in women's lacrosse, you can only have 2 shooting strings. Your top shooting string has to be straight across, but your bottom shooting string can actually be a U. So when we get to our U, we're actually gonna use the head to help guide us. You'll notice on the Crux 600 there's actually a difference in texture, and where that difference is where you can no longer go lower. Okay, your bottom shooting string has to be within the upper 2/3 of the head. Okay, so it can't start any lower than this one, but we'll get back to that. So to start, we're going to go through that first open sidewall hole. We're going to guide 1/2 of our shooting string through, and then all we're going to do is just go up and down through every diamond. So we're going to go, we just came up through this one, so we're going to go down, okay, then we're going to come back up, we're going to go down, come back up, go down, up, down, up, down, and then through the hole. Okay. And then we're going to do the exact same thing, but all we're going to do now is go the opposite direction. So instead of coming up, now we're going to go down. And then we're going to come up instead of going down. And you'll notice as I'm doing it, I'm wrapping the nylon around. So I'm always going to go down on the bottom side and up on the top side, making sure that that wrap ends up happening. Okay, so down, up, down, up. And then when you finish, you're going to have your 2 ends, and all you're going to do is just finish with a normal overhand knot. So you're going to make that loop and then drive both ends through it. Okay, see both ends. And then you're just going to pull tight. Okay. Your top shooter can be a little bit tighter, okay, because it's helping make sure that the ball goes off the shooter and not the tip of the head. And then your lower shooter, you want to make sure is a little bit looser so that it's not creating too much whip. Okay. So now starting with our bottom shooter, again, we're going to see that that texture change happens right here, but we're actually going to start with the first hole above the texture change. Okay, because we don't want to use a hole that our sidewall is going through. This one's in the smooth side, so this is our first opportunity to really use a U shooting string. Okay, so again, same thing. We are going to make an even cut. All right, and then now it's a little bit trickier because we need to kind of forge our path through. Okay, so we're going to come down, back up. Now we're going to go across. So we're going to go across the nylon. We're going to go down, come back up. And then we're going to use the same holes that we used for the top string, but we're going to go below the knot now. So we'll go down, come back up. Down, back up, now we're crossing, go down, back up, and then we're going to go down, and then guide it through that sidewall hole. Okay, then the same thing, same pattern, everything happens for the second half of our shooter. Again, this is a little bit trickier because we do have to wrap the shooter, but nothing changes. So as we go towards the bottom of the head, we're going to come down. As we go towards the top of the head, we're going to come up. We're going to go down, come back up, go down, come back up, down, back up, down, back up. You notice you may have a little uneven, so you may have to pull this back through so you can have enough nylon to move around. And then again, you're just going to tie off with your normal knot. All right, so that is your launch pocket on a Crux 600.